I am Scott Skipworth, and I am the acting head of academic studies for interior design and decoration. Well, I graduated with a master's degree and started working about 21 years ago. And I was fortunate to work with a good studio in New York City called Gwathmey Siegel. And so I was working on really exciting projects. We worked on residential projects for celebrities. We got to do really fascinating design and detailing. And I also worked with major companies, projects for Sony, as well as museum work for the Guggenheim Museum. So I was pretty excited to tell my lecturers what I was doing. So I would communicate with them as an alumnus, and yeah, it was just really exciting to actually be doing what I had studied to do. And I wanted to share the knowledge with future designers. You know, I had opportunity to come in as guest lecturer or to be involved to show them some real-world examples of what I was working on. And I also started to work with a project out of the Cooper Hewitt Design Museum called Architecture in the Schools. And it was a program bringing architectural concepts of scale and plan and section and understanding spatial planning into the high schools and even down into the grammar elementary levels. And that was exciting. So that showed me, you know, it's possible to bring what I've learned in practice to the classroom. I like hearing how students have taken the first step. It's a bit risky to say, yes, I want to do design and I'm going to pursue it, and to help them see ways that they can make a career out of it, that it is possible. And I love the subject, so I love teaching them about history of design and a bit of theory, and getting them to understand how you can generate an idea, solving a problem, and how that is translated into a spatial experience. Because our curriculum was written with industry and is updated regularly with industry as the teachers and with partners for internships and live briefs, we take the approach that the students are not students. Instead, they're emerging designers. So right from the beginning, they're in an environment that mirrors the way they will be working in studios, either for themselves or as employees. And because clients more and more are remotely located, so clients could be halfway around the world, you need to be able to present your ideas, communicate, encourage feedback, so figure out ways to engage your client, maybe with a video or a hand sketch that you scan in to show them, to encourage them to feel comfortable giving you feedback. And so that's part of the environment that we foster, is an online environment where the student is working remotely from home, meeting in a collaborate session with other students. So the personalities in the class can come through, even though they might be located all over Australia, for instance. But they're learning how to work in a professional way in that online professional professional environment that's so important right now. Well, design is more important than ever because the challenges that we face in the 21st century need design thinking. They need aesthetics. For instance, just thinking of online communities, more and more communities are formed in an online settings, and so aesthetics and structure for communication, environmental design. It's all very important for achieving what that group wants to achieve. And now online communities sort of land on a geographical site. So when they get to the built environment, that needs to be speaking to the same brand, to the same goals, with materiality, color, signage. Well, I think being able to study online is key, and that we are dedicated to continually improving that experience. I think the way we connect with industry is important for students to have as part of their education. It's really a step-by-step experience, so you never know what's going to happen. You might stay in decorating and styling, but you might also, through meeting someone in industry, end up starting a company with them and selling products related to homewares or to office environment. And so it's really getting a chance to have those relationships. When our students graduate, they can start their own interior design studios, such as Lisa Christie Designs. This is a studio started by our alumna, Lisa Christie. And our students are well respected in the field, and so employers are looking for our students, which is always a great thing. This year, the DIA, which is the Design Institute of Australia, very significant organization. Our graduate was the DIA Graduate of the Year nationally in interior design and decoration with CATC. So that means not only interior design category, but all design categories across the nation. She won. Our students work in interior design field. They work in decoration and styling, and they work in furnishings and material sales, and they also get into some organizational leadership. For instance, with DIA, Emily would be well positioned further in her career to take an active role in that organization, and also some editing of design journalism.